People, hello, how are we? Hopefully, we're all doing well. I'm Tom. Tonight, Katie Taylor takes on Amanda Serrano for the second time. But of course, there's a few key differences between this fight and the second fight. Katie Taylor, of course, won the first fight in what was an extremely close contest, extremely close fight, and perhaps the best boxing fight in women's boxing history. It's certainly the best women's boxing fight that I've ever seen, perhaps the best women's boxing fight ever. The rematch was 100% the fight to make for these two. Both of them have there's a lack of others for each other to fight. Down in Amanda Serrano's kind of preferred divisions, there's not a lot of competition, and Katie Taylor's kind of cleared out the divisions in and around her. This was the fight to make, but also because of how close the first fight was. The first fight was extremely close. It could have gone either way. It was certainly the best fight that I've ever seen in women's boxing, as I said. Of course, that was at £135, whereas this fight is at £140. That will play a big difference, given that Katie is naturally bigger than Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano is now coming up 3 weight classes. She came up 2 for the first fight. Now she's coming up 3 for the rematch. Look, I thought Taylor was too much down at 135. I picked Taylor to win that fight. I said it because I picked her to win. I just think she was too much. I just thought she'd be too much at 135. And now Serrano is moving up another weight class. That makes it 3 for this fight. That shows the supreme confidence that she has. But I don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't know if she does it. I don't know if the confidence she's going to have, even if she's supremely confident, she's still moving up 3 weight classes. That's a lot of weight. I just don't know if it's going to be enough. I just don't know if that's going to quite cut it to be able to beat a heavy Katie Taylor. You know, I guess you could say that Taylor is on the slip though. You know, just due to age, and if she can, if Serrano can do what Chantel Cameron did, you know, you perhaps favour her to win. You know, especially if she doesn't do what she did in the first fight and take her foot off the gas and let her off the hook. Serrano a couple of times maybe didn't have Taylor hurt, but had Taylor backing up, had Taylor on the back foot, and had Katie Taylor doing what Serrano would have wanted to do. And then almost took her foot off the gas a bit, almost let off a bit, almost let her go a little bit. And that's what allowed Katie Taylor to then get a foothold back in the competition and hold on a bit longer, hold on a bit further and get back into it. And that, I think, is something she can't do in this fight. And I don't think she will. But then, because she's going up in weight, I wonder if perhaps it's too little too late. But like I say, if she can do what Chantel Cameron did, you perhaps favour her. And of course, like I say, just because of age, Katie Taylor's perhaps on the slip. I mean, you could say, look, Amanda Serrano's had, you know, more war-torn, but she seems to just not let it affect her. She seems to just keep coming through. I think ultimately we'll see a very similar fight to the first one. I think Katie will take the early rounds. Serrano, you know, tries to get used, as Serrano tries to get used to the weight, as she's getting used to this. And there will be a feeling out process of Serrano being like, how's Katie's power at this weight class? How's my power at this weight class? How's my gas tank at this weight class? Just that kind of feeling out process. And Katie, who's more used to this, will take those early rounds. Then what we'll see is that Serrano will then start to take the middle rounds of the fight rather. You know, we'll see her kind of draw into her better performances, draw Katie into a bit of a dogfight and take those middle rounds before the end of the fight. And then in that last 1/3 of the fight, I think we'll see that Taylor will get back behind her jab, back behind her boxing ability and find a way to win, because I think the weight will get to Serrano. I think the weight of Katie Taylor will get to Serrano and it will tire her out a little bit, whereas I don't think that will happen with Katie Taylor. I think she'll be used to it. And I think while she will get drawn into a dogfight, because she always does, if she sticks on a jab and boxes, she'll be fine. But she gets drawn into a dogfight like she always does. And I think that will make her take the middle rounds. She'll then come out of it, get back beyond what she needs to be doing. Serrano will get tired as she can't get Taylor out of there. And then I think we're going to see it go to points. And I think Katie Taylor will win more clearly this time round. I think she'll win a more clear points decision win. I just think it's going to be more of a clear win. I do, however, think there is a high chance for a Serrano knockout. I think if Serrano wins, it's by knockout. I think there's a fairly high chance of an Amanda Serrano knockout win, to be fair. I don't think it's clear cut. I think there's a fairly high chance of a Amanda Serrano knockout victory. I could see it happening. But my prediction, Katie Taylor will win what will be a very similar fight to the first one, but this time there'll be two differences. One, I think Katie Taylor will win more convincingly. And two, I think it will be not as entertaining just because both girls aren't at that same level. Katie Taylor is slightly on the slip. Amanda Serrano is more war-torn, more battle-scarred. So for that reason, I think it won't be the same sort of level it was. But you let me know your thoughts, people, in the comment section down below. Make sure you leave a like, a comment, subscribe. If you know how YouTube works. Peace.